Excellent. Welcome back to episode 25 of Goats of Saltmarsh. Dave, if you wouldn't mind doing a slight recap of last episode.
Yeah, we hunting hags. Also, we just fought off some zombie things.
Ah,
So we're seeking this tower. That is a spiral, which may or may not be related to the cult that we encountered before. That's one of Gus's notes. But when we made our way into the forest, we remembered that we actually ran into some witches out here once, and seems like they might be associated with the tower, which might have something to do with a lot of undead monsters. We met some undead monsters in the woods, so seems like maybe we're going the right way. And I think we just took a rest, or we're about to take a rest
I think
before
you.
we try to assault the tower.
Right. I think you just finished taking a rest.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Yep. Excellent. All right. Yeah. So in the morning, you wake up refreshed and well rested, or so it would seem.
Hey now, don't say that. All right.
Ooh. Yeah.
We head for the tower. Everybody
Do
got
we remember
their
which way we were going?
spells prepared for the day.
I have one spell. I get to use
Nice.
it once a day.
Nice.
The control
So it is
water.
prepared. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
My
if you're
character
ready,
sheet
you can.
thinks I know two. I have 2 spell slots, but I don't know why.
Hmm. Odd.
Do rogues get spells? That's not a thing.
You can depending on which subclass you take.
Yeah, if you take the arcane trickster thing, right? Maybe it gives me that in case I did. I don't know.
Just
Anyway, I have one entry on my spell page of my character sheet, and it is in there, so it is technically prepared.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, you are getting ready to head off, and as you progress more and more into the woods, it just continually just seems like it's getting darker as you progress. Just the covering, excuse me, of the trees just kind of seem to just cover it and block the sun out a lot. So as you are, excuse me, wow, traveling, you find a little path that you follow along, and you notice what looks like a dim light in the distance. And as you progress towards it, it looks somewhat like a kind of looks like maybe a grouping of trees that have been turned into some sort of hut or hovel.
Baba Yaga.
Right?
Or Baba Lasagna, I guess.
Baba
However you
lasagna,
want to look at it.
Delicious.
Should we go check it out, guys?
Can we observe it without going all the way up to it first to see if there's any threat?
Sure.
Yeah, do we see anything moving by it?
Not really. You maybe see, like an occasional frog hop, or or insects, or kind of almost like it's that thing where if you stop and look, you start to see kind of just like insects or bugs and like stuff like that. I'm just kind of moving around.
Is the dim light coming from like inside the hut? Like, is there light in the
Yes.
window?
Yeah. It doesn't really look like you can see a discernible window, but just kind of there are some cracks here and there that are kind of where some light just seems to kind of come out.
Okay.
And you can see kind of coming from this direction here, it looks like you see looks like smoke coming out.
Okay, but no like windows to look through or anything.
Not really.
Okay.
Not that you can tell, at least from this angle.
There wouldn't be like traditional doors or anything into it.
Excuse me. It does appear that here looks to be like some sort of entryway.
Oh, okay.
I've got a feeling it might be some witches in here.
Yeah, it feels like it, right? Were we sent on this, or did we just kind of take it upon ourselves to look for the tower to try to stop whatever baddies are doing work in there?
Are you
don't
asking?
remember.
Are you asking me or?
I'm asking the party, I guess. I just don't remember.
It's a good question.
Because I don't remember if we have a mission per se, or if we're just kind of trying to do this on our own.
There was a reason, I think, or someone asked us to or told us about it. But I can't remember what.
It was
investigate the shipwreck.
Gellin, right?
Right. He sent us to investigate the shipwreck, and then we came back, and then we went to the tavern, and we were gonna go to Gellin's house because we heard he'd been arrested.
Oh, but it wasn't.
But then he wasn't arrested.
Oh, and he wanted us to come back later.
Yeah, and then we went back to the inn.
He was gonna have a party.
Yeah.
Let's not forget
I think
that.
someone at the tavern might have given us the job. There was someone there's like a drunk guy at the bar talking about it when we went back, right? Because we were hoping to find that goblin dude, and he wasn't there anymore. But then the bartender introduced us to one guy who's sitting at the bar. He might have been the one that asked us to come out here. I don't remember. Can I roll for history, Matt? Will you tell me if I remember?
Yeah.
Remembers?
Yeah.
I got a 17.
Okay. Yeah. So as you think back, you remember it was the guy at the bar. His name was Farron something. Can't quite remember that, but at least his first name was Farron. And he was having trouble at his favorite fishing spot. The fish kept on turning up dead.
Yeah.
And so you went out to take a look. It looked like the water was just had some sort of like polluted or just murky or something.
Right.
And
then the mermaids sent us.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
I remember
yes.
that now. Okay, good. Yes, thank you.
Just out of just for fun, Eddie and Dave, can I have you roll an insight check?
Why would you ask for such a thing?
What are you up to, Marvin?
Yikes! What am I up to?
Tell me everything. What's your secret backstory, Marvin? Are you a hag?
16.
I'm your mother.
Oh no!
What in the world? Incarnation.
I never would have
I've
guessed
been
it.
lied to. I've been lied to my whole life.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say maybe
Martha Tallfellow lied to me.
It's funny. Wait, okay, because Martha is our mother's name. So.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I picked. Do you remember when you made me name all of the Tallfellows?
Yeah.
I picked Martha because of Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
Because every mother is named Martha, apparently.
Apparently.
Why wouldn't they be?
Yep.
My mom's name isn't Martha, though. I really need to maybe ask about that. Maybe she's not my mom.
Right.
When our daughter was born, my wife's name legally changed to Martha.
That must have been weird.
It was weird. Yeah, she didn't know was going to happen. But there's so many things about becoming a parent that they don't tell you. You know,
It's
Right.
one of those things.
right.
You're glad
they
that
can't
it
prepare you until yeah.
happened. The unknown truths. But yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, with that, as you guys are walking along, you're kind of discussing a little bit just exactly why are you out here, and Marvin seems pretty straightforward, or Shen is like, oh yeah, it was those mermaids, that they were attacked by the night hag, and he seems pretty convinced, but you, Core, and definitely you, Gus, can't really remember exactly, like, you remember them saying it, but you don't quite remember. It was kind of almost like Shen also just said, let's go, and you just kind of followed his lead on it.
Like, we remember they suggested it, but we don't quite remember maybe why we actually agreed to it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
Okay,
see.
well, this is excellent because I actually don't genuinely remember. So this will be a fun little mystery.
Okay, cool.
Well, we weren't sent to investigate the witches as much as the tower, I think, right? But maybe it would be good to still investigate this hut out here if we think that's what's in there.
Couldn't hurt.
Is it worth a sneaky peek?
I think we should investigate.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, we could try just
Okay.
avoiding it, I suppose. But if we never saw who's actually dumping that poison into the water, and it might be these people.
Could be. Yeah.
Okay.
Matt, can you remind me
Mhm.
of the hag that I met in the woods that I made fun of her because she had to get the mushrooms every time?
Oh, yeah.
Would Gus remember her name? Because she said it to herself when she was doing it.
Probably not, because the
Yeah,
DM
it's been a
doesn't.
long
So.
time too. All right, that's fine. That's totally fair.
I'm trying to think. She disappeared, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like pooped before we could
Mhm.
actually finish her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna maybe try to do a stealth check. Try to get up
Okay.
close to the building.
Yeah, I want to follow him and do the same thing.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Ooh, that's a good stealth boy.
Like
I'll kind of
halfway there, you realize that you're actually walking on top of the water without making any noise.
Nice.
No.
I'll stick back a little bit, kind of keep an eye out, and just kind of stay back and listen for a ruckus out or ruckus inside. If I hear anything, I'll run in.
Is there a window? Like, it's hard for me to see exactly what's all going on here. I assume this is the door, maybe.
Yeah, that's the door there. I can see if I can try to.
Is there maybe like a window to the left, or something where or is there a window in the door that I can?
You don't see anything. At best, maybe there's a couple cracks here and there, but as far as to actually like maybe to look through, you really couldn't find anything of usefulness from it.
Can I try to listen at the door?
Sure. Yeah, and as you come closer, you can see that this is definitely. It looks like the DM did a really good job at making the map.
Did you make this map?
Yeah, in Dungeon Draft.
Nice.
Way to go, man.
But yeah, it's a bunch of trees that looks almost kind of like a type, maybe like a barren or something, where it's like, or a barren's the right word, I think, kind of like a I think another right.
I don't honestly know what that word means.
No, not barren. Maybe I'm thinking burrow too much. What
like
the briar patch. Well, maybe I was thinking maybe like the briar, like a briar patch or something, where basically the trees and like it looks like different trees and different types of vegetation, but like plants have kind of woven together to kind of create this exterior.
Like
Kind of like in Berlin there at the intersection of 62 and 39, there's that Buckeye Dutch or something where that person put all those bark pieces on. I don't know if anyone saw that or not.
I avoid Berlin
Yeah.
traffic at all times.
Smart. But yeah, no, definitely. As in, it looks like basically you just have a bunch of like cords of wood and kind of vines kind of twisting together. It
Cool.
seems pretty tightly packed, but every so often, you see just a slight, light that just kind of escapes.
That's very cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, is there any noise inside? Anything moving around?
Roll a. Maybe do a survival check just to see. Yeah.
It's a
Let's do that one.
15.
15. Okay. You maybe hear some shuffling, but nothing other than that, maybe just some shuffling, but it's kind of murmured. But yeah, you don't really hear anything else.
Okay. Is this like a door with a knob, or am I gonna have to like push vines out of the way to walk into this place or anything?
No, yes, there is kind of a cool twisted iron knob on the door.
Well, I'll probably try to talk pretty quietly, but turn around and ask if do we want to break into this place? If this is somebody's home, or are we the baddies?
It comes to that point in time in every campaign or parties, last word they have to ask themselves a question.
We could knock.
We could. My question is, could anything good aligned live out here in this dark woods where undead monsters live?
Yeah, it could be the difference between living and dying. I'd say try cracking it open if it's not locked.
Yeah, I'll just try the knob. Is it locked?
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay. I just want to peek inside then.
Okay. Let's see here what we can do to go peek. On. There we go. Okay.
Okay, I see dark inside. So I don't. Oh no, I see a little bit of light. Oh, I see something.
Is it dark outside or?
Let me see. Maybe I should see if I can.
I just kind of forgot because I don't have night vision, and so I don't know if.
I have good news for you. The woods got darker and darker as we went into it, but he said this thing had a dim light from inside.
Yeah.
And this thing looks pretty big, and it looks like there's daylight inside of it.
Just out of curiosity, how do I add a light in dynamic lighting?
What I like to do is I go to the dynamic lighting layer, and then I just drag whatever token. I usually search for orb because it makes a nice red circle, and then I just drag that to the map and give it light, and click the box that say all players see light.
Got it.
That's the way I like personally.
It's a good idea. I've seen a couple times on the other maps that are provided. They have.
Yeah. They have light sources on them.
Let me. Okay, so if I can put it on to. Just grab. Sorry, can't figure it out. Oh well. I think it should work. I guess it's since you're inside. Hopefully, it'll be lit up a little bit more. Just as far as you being in there. So
I see light.
okay,
First,
cool.
it looks good from my angle. I'm gonna open the door all the way, and I want to walk in.
Okay.
This is cool. This is very extremely cool. I'll pop my head back out and like Shen, you can see pretty well in here. It looks like flowers that are glowing.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Actually, it looks they are rocks or like stones with candles on them.
Candles. Okay.
Yeah,
Still
as
very
you
cool.
enter in, you can kind of see very organic feeling, wood, and almost seems like the floor is kind of a densely packed moss. And you see, stones with candles that look like they've been just dripping, just covered in this white wax or this kind of this thick yellow wax that give off a light.
Does it seem almost like ritualistic?
It's kind of just because of how, say, arbitrary the layout is. It just kind of seems more for lighting itself.
For lighting.
There's no like sigils painted on the floor.
I mean, not other than what you can, see. Basically, what you see is what is there.
Ooh, there is a throne or something though, and a kitty cat. It looks like.
Yes,
kitty cat.
So there's definitely a witch in here for sure.
What color is the cat?
It's orange.
Oh.
It's a ginger kitty cat.
So this doesn't look like someone lives here per se, right? What is that? Is that just a chair with a table?
Yeah, over here to the left, you see a round table with a couple stools. It looks kind of like a well-worn type of lounge chair, I guess you could say. Almost throny a little bit. There's a nice cushion at the bottom there. And yeah, over to the right, then you see just more candles, and you see a couple doors, and you see a door also to your left.
This here.
Yeah.
I see a skull on the table too, I think.
Yes, that is correct.
And the chair looks like it has a skull on it, maybe.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear anything?
Yeah.
I'm guessing something will be over here. This was kind of the.
Yeah, you hear
something over there.
You hear something from over here.
Coming from.
What did you say, Matt?
You hear definitely sounds like you hear something going on in this room over here to your right.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna move over here.
Now that I've been outside just keeping a watch on for a bit, I'll start creeping in there quietly too.
Oh, this door's open already.
Oh, I see a person. Yeah. I don't know if she notices me.
as you step in, Shen, it seems like this person is kind of by the table and kind of turns over to the stove, all with her back to you, and you hear her say, "I wondered when you would be coming in. Stood outside there long enough." And she turns towards you.
I like kind of awkwardly like stand up, like and like I imagine like Gus accidentally bumps me and I like
right.
I come walking up behind Gus and bump into him.
Which sends me flying across the room.
Right.
Is she cooking anything? Is that like sausages or what is that to my left?
Looks like she has a couple random, looks like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to determine just with the light. They might be potatoes, sweet potatoes, or they might be sausages. It's a little bit hard to tell, but it looks like she had a pot maybe over over the fire that she was cooking something in.
You say
and
potato, I say dream pastry.
Sorry to intrude. It was getting rather dark outside, and well, you saw the light coming from your hut.
Yes, you must be new to the Dreadwoods. There is not much light here. Are you and your friends hungry? I was just finishing up this rabbit stew.
Oh, I think we actually just ate. So I hope my stomach doesn't start rumbling or something.
Well, suit yourselves.
What, if I may ask, what causes? Wait, what did she call the woods again?
The Dreadwood.
The Dreadwood. What causes the Dreadwood to get so dark?
Some say that it's the Night Hag. Her magic realm sort of encompasses the forest with a dreary cover.
Forgot to ask.
Maybe.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
While this may be part of the effect, the fact is the forest growth is so heavy that it simply blots out the sky.
What does this lady look like?
She's kind of almost your stereotypical kind of fortune teller type of person, a little bit. You know, she has kind of a wrap on her head, you know, with a gem on, and then she has it's kind of a let me see here. Put it here. Oh, come on. I guess not. Anyways, but yeah, just kind of you know, kind of a slight, you know, brightish color ornamental, or not, yeah, kind of with different ornamental, I don't know, things on it, I guess you could say.
Okay. So, do you live here by yourself?
I do.
Must get lonely.
It does. It does. But better than living too close to other people sometimes, I find out. Please, let's not continue this in the kitchen. Let's please. She gestures towards kind of like out in the towards the main room. Please have a seat, and we'll discuss further out there.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. There's 3 stools here. She's known all along.
Except I can't sit on it. Damn it. I try and I keep falling off. It's like kind of awkward.
Kind of a slippery.
Sit on the table.
My name is Madame Diga.
Madame Diga.
Tell me, why is it that you are in the Dreadwood?
Well, there's someone dumping poison in the water.
Poison, you say? And you have come to the Dreadwood to discover who it is?
Well, we think we might know who it is. This hag that you mentioned. I assume there's just one hag,
Yes.
or a main hag that lives in these woods.
I see. Yes, you are partially correct. the night hag, Granny Nightshade. She is responsible for many of the odd things that go on here in the Dreadwood. Any of the rumors you heard, outlandish as they may be, err a bit on the truthful side, I'm afraid.
Have you run into Granny Nightshade before?
Yes, I've had run-ins with her before. Let's say, let's just leave it at that.
Are you on good terms with her?
That is a tough question. You see, either you are on her side or you are not. And, well, let's just say we have had some disagreements in the past.
Yeah. Well, we don't know much about her, but we have one disagreement with the poison.
Yes.
So
Tell me, this poison, what has led you to believe it's coming here from the forest?
well, the mermaids in the water.
Sounds weird when you just say it like that.
The mermaids, they mentioned Granny Nightshade.
Interesting.
No, they could not be. They maybe aren't telling the truth. We're not sure, but we thought we'd at least, check in with Granny Nightshade and see if what they're saying is true.
She kind of is right, like leaning on. She has her right arm on her on the armrest of her chair, and she has, it looks like she had her hand resting on, or she had her hand resting on her, or her head resting on her hand, and then she, like, as she's talking, she takes her hand and she makes like a ring shape, in her hand, and she says, "One does not simply check in with Granny Nightshade."
Is that a skull right there? A human? Sorry, I know it's a skull. Is that a human skull though? That's on the table.
You're asking me, the DM?
Yeah.
Yes, it appears to be. She notices you glancing at it, and she says, don't worry. He died of old age.
Relative?
You could say that.
Sad.
Yes.
You
The
must
one-
do things different out here. Normally in the sea, we give them a sea burial.
Yes. You see, this soul was tortured for many years, and
Tortured?
He
I look
had
kind of nervously around.
not by me, no.
No.
By Granny Nightshade. You see that he is one of the disagreements that we had. But back to the reason that you're here. If you don't mind me, I'm quite well with fortune telling. If you have no objections, I wouldn't mind telling yours.
What's fortune telling?
Oh,
Right.
come on. You would know what that is, surely.
You've been to Chang's Gourmet, right?
No, I know.
You know what? Corey, you know when they give you those cookies that are folded in half, and when you break it open, there's a piece of paper inside?
Wait, there's paper inside? Oh.
Goodness.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what you mean.
She looks at you for a little bit, and then she kind of thinks, and she kind of lays out she gets a couple of cards out, and she moves them around a little bit, and She hasn't flipped over. It's kind of hard to discern really what they say. It looks like clearly it's upside down and in a different language, so it's kind of hard when you see different shapes and images. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is. But she says, "Ah, I see that you have overcome many obstacles on your journey, and that you are bound for greatness." Hmm, interesting. I see 4 towers. The first is a beacon of safety and guidance. The last one is a shadow of chaos and death. And in between are 2. Uh, they're twins, but opposite of each other. She shudders. They are connected. The chain of jagged spirals. Mm.
What does it mean?
That is always the trick of the fortune teller. Say, but never explain. You seek Granny Nightshade. You have been tricked. Those mermaids were not who you thought they were. They were sea hags from a spited coven. Granny must be stopped, but you do not possess the power to fight her now. The attempt, and she would destroy you. It would be an ASS.
Ass?
Mm.
Absolute squad slaughter.
Ah, dear.
It would not be a pro gamer move.
You have a long road with many stops before then. And don't forget, you must not be late for your party.
Hmm.
Look at her, kind of weird. So
Ah.
these sea hags, what do you know about those?
What else can be said? Clearly, they want the Night Hag's powers.
Can you tell us anything about the jagged spirals? Have you seen those before?
I have not seen them until recently. They're unnatural. They're afraid they're from the water, not from the land, and I cannot tell you more.
Hmm. So these spirals are from the water?
As far as they seem to be of more of an aquatic nature, as far as from what she could discern.
It's quite a gift you have. Have you always had this gift?
Not always, but you know what they say: practice makes perfect.
Have you been wrong ever?
Mm, Not many times.
Hmm. Well,
Guys, what if she's The night hag just trying to scare us off because she's scared of it. Turn to her. I have one question. Are you the night hag?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
Can I roll insight?
Thought I
What'd
had
you
you
say,
there.
Gus?
Can I roll insight?
Yeah. Shit, that was good.
That's funny. I got an 8.
I mean, you couldn't really tell that she was lying. She seemed,
I have no doubt in my mind that she's absolutely not the night hag.
yeah. Oh, that was good.
Oh, that was funny. Well, the party is tonight. If we are gonna go, we probably should go
Yeah.
because we have to travel back there.
Please,
True.
make some rabbit stew for the journey.
Oh dear.
Mhm.
I pick up a bowl and smell it. Does it smell like rabbit stew?
Mm,
Just
yeah, it actually, the smell, it's a lot of nice kind of spices in there. You're not quite sure if it just kind of almost draws you in a little bit as you like, it almost in one way, it's kind of like you almost think that when you look over and see Cor smelling it, that some of the steam, that's kind of coming off the top seems to almost kind of tickle his nose and almost, seem to like pull it down a little bit. Um, in a good way. More of a cartoon, where it's like, the scent comes out and pulls you in.
I eat it.
It is quite delicious.
Guys, this stew is really good. Totally try some.
I'll say,
I'm gonna have some too because if Cor passes out, I don't want to carry him, so I'm gonna pass out too, and I'm gonna eat some stew.
I'll
I like
decline.
It's a good idea.
Shen is gonna be our designated
designated driver.
Our designated driver.
If I'm
She's-
pressed on it, I'll say something about that. I don't eat rodents.
Yeah, well, she sees that you're not eating. She says, can tell by those bare shoulders that you're a man of the sea. Quite understandable. I apologize. There are not many fish here in the forest.
No worries. I can understand how hard it would be to get some proper meals this far in.
Quite right.
So do they pass out? Do they die?
Do we die from rabbit?
Do we turn into orange cats?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I didn't even consider that possibility. You've given him an idea, Eddie. It's taking him too long to answer.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask. I take that back.
Tastes pretty good. You almost seem to be glowing a little bit. You just feel a lot better.
It's gonna make it real hard to sneak out of these woods. All right, I'm ready to go if you are.
Yep.
Let's go to a fancy party.
Oh shoot! What are we gonna wear?
That's what I've been saying, man. We killed those wolves, remember?
Right.
We could wear fine wolf cloaks.
Yeah.
I mean,
It does take leather several weeks to
right.
to
That's
be
what I was
nice.
gonna.
So,
I was like,
that's
okay.
gonna
Like,
so we will just be wearing bloody skin to the
We-
party, but
you got 4 hours.
But just to help it dry out a little better, we turn it inside out to wear it.
Mm,
Good idea.
Okay. Well,
leaving. I'm out of here.
yeah.
Good.
Thank her for her services, and say I'm not sure if we'll see you again, but enjoy your time out here. And I kind of
Good travels.
shiver as I go out of this tree.
I think that lady's probably pretty dangerous. Living out here by herself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's able to have disagreements with the night hag and survive.
Right. We need to remember her. Whatever her name was.
Diga.
I'm just kidding. It was Madame Diga. Well, back to Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we should head back.
Very good.
I would like to go, Matt, on the way to the party. I would like to stop at a store and buy the fanciest hat I can find.
Nice.
Nice.
I have my hat and I am very fond of my hat, but I want to buy a very large hat with a very large feather in it.
All right. So not necessarily a top hat, but more of like a traditional
The same kind of like tri-corner hat that my
you do
token
have.
has. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Got it.
like that style. I'm still a salty
Oh,
boy, but I
course.
just want to get a really nice one. Like I want to be the envy of every captain upon the wave. They'll see me
Nice.
coming
Yes, you do find
from several leagues away because they'll see my hat before they see me.
you happen upon a rather nice haberdashery. Has a quite nice, an elegant black with gold trimmings with a nice large red feather.
Mm,
Mm.
spectacular. I will pay any amount for this hat. How much is it?
It is. Let's see what we got cooking here. Mhm. Just loading up the inventory list. Ah, yes. For this hat in particular, 50 gold.
Oh my goodness, that's so much. But I will pay it.
An excellent choice, sir. You have very good taste.
I'm going to add it to my inventory and I will call it Fancy Lad Hat.
While he's doing that, I will go buy the fanciest shoes I can find. Something like
Oh
that.
no.
Like that. That's so bad.
My Fancy
that's
Lad
actually
Hat.
beautiful. I actually kind of want those shoes.
Do you know?
Oh dang, I'm ordering
I
those
like
right
how it
now.
says Aladdin.
Yeah.
Oh, these are great. Yes, very nice. You could kind of look like a genie a little bit if you merge your character with Wigmund, then you could be blue.
Oh,
Ah.
That's very nice. Yes, you do find a rather dashing pair. They look quite nice. Also at the same men's haberdashery. This here is also appears to be 50 gold.
We are making this guy's week.
Right?
Oh,
Shen, would you like a fancy belt or a scarf, perhaps, that you could wear about your waist?
Could maybe do like a scarf or something.
good point. Something to a nice ascot, perhaps.
Right. Hmm.
It would be a total ASS. As in, Shen's ascot, real fancy when he bought a new scarf.
All right.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna put inspiration in your. Oh shit, that was good. Man after my own heart.
Can we do a scene, Matt, when we arrive at the party and we roll in real slow while that dun 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 song plays in the background, and there's like sparks going off all over the place?
It's like there's like a string quartet there playing it as you walk in. All right. Any other purchases before this eve?
That'll do me.
For you, Shen?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Perhaps you could get a nice, I don't know, oiling to, a nice, nice lotion to shine up your shoulders a little bit. Get 'em a
Right.
little bit of shine. All right. So as the evening draws nigh, you make your way to the Prime Water Manor, which, just in case if you're wondering, is this building right here. So, a nice building right by the dock or by the harbor. Right.
Ooh, fancy.
Where are I'm zooming out and I don't see anything.
Oh wait, wait.
Oh, there I am. I'm ready. I'm on it.
This is the same house, just it's nighttime now.
Oh, that's so cool.
Nice.
Looks like that's right. I finally joined Patreon, so I could get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yes. So, here you are at the house.
All right. We go up and
Knock
Give
on
it
the
a good
door.
knock. Give it a good
Excellent.
knock.
Hmm?
All right. The door opens up. Ah, welcome.
Is he just hair blown back, absolutely blown away by how good we look?
Yeah.
Please, please come on in. Nice.
Nice.
Like, everyone like turns to watch you as you come in.
It seems like we're walking in slow motion. And
Exactly.
there's a strong wind coming from the front, blowing
Yeah,
everybody's hair about.
blowing our hair back. We walk in and we nod at complete strangers and point at people in the back.
A couple times, Cora turns over and nods at somebody that isn't even
beautiful.
there.
He turns to the coat rack. How you doing?
Of course, walking behind Gus so that when he blows a kiss at the pretty lady, Cor can catch her.
Ooh, very nice. All right, but no, as you do
I
enter
see.
in though, you will hear Feliza say, "You do clean up nicely." She says, "Some of the other guests are in other parts of the house. Dinner will be served in around an hour. Please feel free to mingle until then." And she motions towards this door, and then also these doors here are open as well.
I think you pinged something, but I didn't see where you pinged it.
Sorry, I just opened up the doors for you.
Oh,
so
got it. Okay, those openings.
Figured might as well actually just crack them open that way. So
I see where the light went through.
Okay, I'll maybe
My
go
goodness,
over
this
to
house is so fancy.
to the right.
yes, there you go. Very nice.
So guys.
Yeah, as you walk in into this room here, it's a very beautiful room with a pianoforte, several chairs, and a couple
Where'd
of
you guys
couches.
go?
And you see they went into the room to your right.
Is there a door somewhere that I'm not seeing?
Oh, sorry. There we go. My apologies.
Right here.
Oh, okay. Aha, thank you.
That'll just make things a little easier. So, okay, cool. Yeah, as you see, there are a couple of people in here sitting and chatting.
Greetings. My name is Shen, and these are my two acquaintances, Gus and Core.
Hello, the Membelos. My name is Miramar. This is Laura Finewater.
Fine water, indeed.
I will bow so deeply that my feather will sweep the carpet.
Nice.
Well, that's actually not really that's not saying much, but
Well, yes, I know.
I mean, if it's a big enough feather, it just kind of could hang off the back a little bit. Scrape the carpet, but you know.
Okay, I bow so deeply that the feather tickles their knees, standing 10 feet away, apparently.
Yes. Tell us, any recent adventures that you've been on?
Quite a few. If I were to start talking about them, I'd be here all night. I was just a simple fisherman. And next thing you know, people are talking about us like we're heroes.
Well, go ahead.
But enough about myself. What about you?
Well, I am Coming with something good here. Give me a second.
Are we talking to the man in the headband or the lady with the silver hair?
I mean, I guess kind of both. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Sure, cool.
I think here for a second. um, Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Well, the man replies, yes. Well, I'm in the shipping industry. I have a few small boats that I send out from time to time that deliver goods all over the Greyhawk. All over.
Is that how you know Gellin, a colleague?
Yes, Gillen and I have several shared business interests. Although ghastly news about yesterday. I'm glad that they saw the right, or saw the light, and did not accuse him of anything further.
Mm. We heard rumors of the misunderstanding that might have befallen our operation. I'll say, kind of with implication. Um, we have been away though and didn't get the whole story. Can you tell us anything about what happened?
Oh, well, yes, of course. Well, you see, ever since those sea princes started filling in or started attacking the trading vessels, and mine was just barely escaped attack. Well, we sure you heard of Albrecht Dralian, local
Yes, of course.
hothead merchant prince. Well, anyways, he went to the council and demanded that we, at the council, start providing some armed ships out there to protect the various merchant ships. Well, can't really blame them too much, but you see, once the kingdom got involved, then they started sending out ships, and it appears that they've taken the power a bit straight to their heads and started stopping every ship and demanding to what's what I'm looking for. Search, man, to search, to make the sea princes can put on a pretty good guise sometimes, and so apparently there was some confusion on one of the one ship. Since been determined it was a ship under the sea princes, and they made it seem as if they were working for Gellin. Terrible business.
Unbelievable.
Why would they try to frame him like that?
Some people hate to see others in power.
True.
The sea princes are just an unruly bunch.
So what do you do for a living?
I'm assuming you refer to. Oh, wait. To whom are you speaking?
Well, one of them said they were in shipping. The other one didn't
Yeah,
say
the
yet.
guy. Yeah.
Oh, the guy did. Okay. What about the lady?
I'm actually I'm visiting. I own from Seaton. I own a small dressmaker's shop there. It's specialized in fine fine clothing made from rare silk and fabrics.
Ooh, the luxury. Is
Yes.
Is she an elf?
No, she is not.
Okay,
She does have features that could be a little bit reminiscent, maybe.
I thought maybe she had pointy ears.
But nope.
Do you ever make, along with dresses, do you ever make perhaps fine accoutrements for very fancy halfling captains?
She kind of tries to hide a smile. Well, the fact is, we are expanding our market. Tell you what, next time you're in Seaton, come in for a fitting. I'll give you an excellent deal.
That's very. I think I will.
Excellent.
Is there anyone else here?
You're asking her or them?
Well, I'm just looking around the room, I guess.
It looks like there might be some people up here.
Quite a few more. Wait, is this a library?
Did we get their names?
Yeah.
I
these
hate
people?
it here.
Yes. His name was Miramar, and her name was something fine water. Laura. There you go.
Laura?
Laura fine water.
As in plants?
The Laura Fine Water?
Not Flora. Laura.
Laura.
Yeah. The Laura fine water of fine water.
Laura Fine Water?
Dresses. What did you say, Gus?
I just said what Shen said. The Laura Fine Water? So as we kind of go into the next room, I'm gonna pull my buddies aside here before we get within ear range of anyone else and say, so Gellin may be in league with the sea princes. It sounds like.
It would seem like it. It seems unusual that someone would try to frame him if it's,
It sounds like he was implicated, but the authorities didn't arrest him because he's powerful.
Yeah.
I would say that maybe this could be, I'm not a blackmailer by profession, but this could be some leverage if we need it against Gellin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although, what do we want to get from Gellin?
Right. Well, I don't yet, but maybe it's worth just remembering if we ever do. Boy, this library is large.
Core breaks into a sweat.
So many words.
The presence of knowledge scares him.
It's awful.
As you walk in here, the woman here actually, she recognizes you and she says, excellent, Gus, Captain Tallfellow. You'll be pleased to know that your ship will be finished in the start of next week.
Lovely. Who is this? Do I know?
Yes, you know her. You would only know her about her just kind of recently. Her name is Kiera Wainstave, and she is a shipwright.
Quite right.
Her younger sister is Kiorna, that has the leather goods shop.
Okay. will not forget that again. Well, that's wonderful. I'm very excited to pick it up. The upgrades are they exciting for you as much as they are for us? Because I'm very excited.
Yes, we haven't had uh the the death hull in quite a while. Very anxious to see how it works for you.
Mm. Well, I have nothing but faith in your abilities. Very, very eager to see it in action. But we will, uh, we will. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! What's his name? Nope, I'm thinking of the wrong character. I don't have a deity. um,
Feels
I
bad
was
when that
thinking of.
happens.
I'm playing a cleric in a different game, and
Oh.
I couldn't remember the name of the god that
Oh, that's
that it worships. Um, well, Gus is not very religious. Yeah, fates permitting, we'll strike the fear of God into the sea princes.
Yes, they have been quite a nuisance, or at least so I hear. Damaged rather, well, so I saw. Damaged quite a few ships recently.
Mm. Is that right? We've heard of some trouble lately, but we hadn't heard of attacks. Are they a problem?
Oh yes, just recently. I guess I forgot you haven't had your ship for a while. Yes, no, the sea princes they seem to be on a rampage as of late. Um, hmm, tell you what, just as soon as something is corrected, such as the she like snaps her fingers, the Sahaugen, and as soon as that threat was eliminated, then the sea princes decided to make themselves known again.
Mm.
Never ends. Isn't that right, Sinman? She turns to the person. That's right.
Cinnamon. That's delightful.
Not quite, but close. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
I thought maybe that's what you said.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll be eager to take the fight to them if that will help. As soon as you can have our repairs and upgrades completed, I I would very much appreciate getting word right away.
Excellent. Of course. I will let you know as soon as we have it finished.
Great.
So, if I may ask, what have you heard about these rumors about Gellin being with the Sea Princes?
Rumors. Well, try to squash rumors when they appear. I'm not sure. I heard something about that too. About that recent what was it? That ship that was stopped by um the Kuland Navy. Um, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would they ever say that they worked for Gellin?
It seems nonsense, doesn't it?
It really does.
Can I
The sea-
roll insight on her when she says that?
Mhm.
I am a little suspicious if she's a shipwright is involved closely with the industry that if she doesn't think that Gallon doesn't have any dirt. I got a 16.
Okay. Um, she isn't. She maybe isn't quite saying everything she knows.
Hmm. I'll give Shen kind of a side eye look, like, you know, roll my eyes a little bit when she answers, like, I don't even think she believes that.
Well, I do hope people stop saying such nasty rumors. Galen is such a nice person and has always treated us so well.
Yes. Well, do enjoy yourselves tonight.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Kira. Cinnamon?
Nod.
Sin man.
Ooh, Cinnamon, where you gonna run to? I see a staircase. Do these stairs over here go up or down, Matt?
Oh, they go up.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, this room here is a 2-story library.
Oh,
Extends
Oh,
up to the
no.
second balcony.
It's worse than I
Spectacular.
thought.
is this a window?
Yes, that is a window.
Ooh, there's a patio outside. It's very pretty. It's got brick pavers.
No expense was spared.
Is this a door or a wall?
That is a wall. The door is over here if you'd like to go outside.
Were you headed upstairs, Shen? Balconies are very fun at parties because you can look down at people and judge them.
True.
And if
True.
no one is paying attention, you could maybe flick an ice cube out of your drink at them.
So is this the door to go over to talk to these other people?
You're saying over here.
It
Yeah.
looks like it goes outside. Yeah,
It goes
which
outside. Yeah.
And then they're outside too. Is that it?
Yeah.
Or-
yeah. If you're closer to the window, you can see the patio outside.
Yeah, maybe I'll go outside.
I will too.
I
Cole, you
hate
gonna
being
read a book?
cooped
No.
up in room.
Try not to color them in, okay?
I'm coming. There's a deep
Let me see if I
sigh
can-
of relief as soon as we
Did
get
you guys
outside.
hear about the fire at the campus in Ann Arbor? Yeah. They lost almost everything. The real tragedy is that half of the books weren't colored in yet.
Oh no! Sounds
Oh, that's
awful.
better.
I knew it was gonna be a dad joke.
Good one.
That's great.
It's because Wolverines fans aren't very smart. Do you get it?
Oh.
Yeah, we're not Wolverines fans. We got it.
That's right.
For some reason, I can't move the door that's there. I don't know what's up with it. I made my doors really tiny so that way you could see, like as in to see that they're a door, but I can't select it, so I don't know what's up. Anyways, that door's open. Anyways, yeah, you make it out here to the patio. Very nice, trimmed hedges, brick pavers. It looks like a small statue of a
If
bard
it's Galen,
playing a
I'm
lute.
gonna lose it.
Does not appear to be Galen.
All
So
right, that's good. Couldn't even handle that if it was. Oh, hello.
hello. You must be Captain Gus Tallfellow, and do forgive me. Chan, is it? And
I just grin and like just nod. Yes.
basically, you just make your character token. And do forgive me. He kind of looks at Core and like expecting Core to answer.
Core.
Core. Yes. How could I have forgotten? My name is Baram Bakr, and this is my wife Anya or Enya. We are local bakers here in town. If you ever need if you ever are in need of some baked goods, please give us a call. Or please, please consider stopping our way.
Excellent. Karan and Enya?
Baram.
Baram.
Touche.
Yeah, that's good.
Mispronounce my name, would you?
He looks a lot like the actor from the Leftovers.
Oh,
What's that dude's name? Oh, jeez.
Justin Theroux.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's actually true. I looked. I was like, he kind of looked like, yeah, vaguely familiar.
Well, I'm sure that Cor loves a bakery.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds very fun.
Yes, stop by. The next loaf's on us.
The next loaf.
Wait, you have more than bread, though, right?
Yes, we have
Excellent.
several other. No doubt will entreat your fancy.
It's exciting. Oh, now Dave loves a deck, so I'm just gonna hang out over here for a little bit. This is a lovely map.
Wouldn't be terrible
Feliza.
living in that house, you know?
Feliza comes out here and she says, refreshments for any of you. She has what appears to be a few chalices of a dark ruby liquid.
Hmm.
Has a rather fruity bouquet.
Is it wine?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take one.
Same.
It's quite nice. It's let me double check here. Oh yes. It is rather quite nice. Cedrian Shiraz.
I want to sound very impressive when I taste it because I'm such a fancy boy now. And I'll take a sip of it and I'll say I'm getting hints of elderberry and pine notes.
Very possible.
It's very fruit forward.
I myself have a
mean?
very fruit forward. Well, I'm very glad you enjoy it. Please let me know if I can get you anything else.
Well, maybe one thing. Has Gellin arrived? Is he here?
Yes, he is. I believe he's in his study currently.
Okay, and that's upstairs, I believe.
Actually, it's off of the library.
Yes, just as I suspected.
Excuse me?
What's that? This is excellent wine. Very good.
Yes.
And then I'll say in Halfling, and if I may, you look very lovely tonight.
She curtsies. Thank you.
You see how I played that suspicion off, boys, like a champ. Ooh. I don't know if this matters at all. But did she say it in halfling this time?
Yes.
Ah! So, by any day now, we'll have gained her confidence, and then we can sneak into the study.
Yeah.
Who do I see through this window? I recognize him, I think.
I doubt it.
Is that not the token of one of the council members?
No.
Oh, okay. Should we go meet him? Or do you guys want to stay here? Because it is important
It
when you
is
go to a fancy
nice.
house party to post up somewhere real nice and lock that location down for your group. And we could own this deck for the whole party if we want to.
Wait, where's the door? That's
I
over
think
there.
she went through here.
Yeah. I'll go stand next to the door, ready to beat the shit out of anybody who comes onto the permission.
Core, no, Core.
What?
I see you pulling out your axe. Like it's not like that.
Oh.
It's not that. That's not what I meant.
Oh. Whoops.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
Oh.
Should we keep on keeping on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Might as well.
Ooh, this is very nice. Look at that big rug. How very fancy. Hello.
Oops. How do you do?
Well, much better now that I have a nice beverage, I guess.
Excellent.
My name is Captain Gus Gus, of the Sea Ghost. These are my friends, Thor and Shen.
Excellent. Well met. The name's Targul.
Targul. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Targul. What do you do?
Own several businesses in town. Perhaps you've seen some of them. In fact, I am the owner of the Wicker Goat.
The Wicker. Do we know that?
Yes.
At least.
It
Sounds
to
familiar.
you, it's more kind of a place a little bit for there's a little bit more to the dwarven miners and the town guard.
Is it like an inn, like a tavern?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
We went there once, I think.
Yes.
I think we did.
Oldest tavern in town.
Well, congratulations.
Not much of an accomplishment. Just need to outlast the others, I suppose.
Well, sure, but just to own an inn, I think it's probably the dream of every one of your patrons.
That may be it. However, the problems that come with it are clearly not on the are not in the manual.
Anything we can help with?
Oh, not that I believe. Besides, I wouldn't want to worry you with anything in the day-to-day life. No, you have much bigger.
Say fish to fry.
But that's what I was going to say, but Shen's not here, so I couldn't say it.
Oh.
He is.
Where are you,
They're on the same square, but they're both in here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I wanted him to look at Shen and say fish to fry.
But
You can tell by your shoulders, you must be a fisherman by trade.
Can't tell by your shoulders.
Nice.
It's just mostly
So
known.
I understand you'd probably be of the persuasion to um, um, to frequent the snapping line. I tell you, their claw wine is just a bit too peculiar for my taste.
Claw wine.
Yes, from what I understand, it's made by the Wrist family. Comes from lobster meat and potatoes.
Ew.
Wow.
Call it an acquired taste.
sounds delicious.
It sounds interesting for sure. What of the empty net? Do you have any recommendations of that place?
The empty net. Um, well, I dare say that that's perhaps more for a younger crowd. Perhaps more of a rougher crowd too. A bit of a pride to say that my establishment differs from that. Please know that you are, of course, welcome at the Wicked Goat anytime, and the drinks are on the house for heroes of Saltmarsh.
Much obliged.
Tell me, outside of town, a ways, you may have traveled that way. Have you ever visited the magnificent pistachio?
Yes. Yes, I believe it's run by a family of halflings, if I recall correctly. Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Doc and Martha.
Yes, I know of them. Forgive me for asking. Are you related to them, perhaps?
Can I roll insight before I tell him? I guess I was thinking about that, about if I wanted to say they were family or not. Um, is he like the greedy kind of businessman, or the kind that I might want to set them up with a partnership for? I got a
Um,
17.
he seems pretty straightforward, like as far as more shrewd and kind of, that's the, kind of, I don't want to say cuts, through the small talk, but he just kind of seems to be, like, he has this business that he really doesn't have to do much with. He just gets the money from, and so he kind of likes to do more things, but he's kind of just um, by himself here. So I don't know.
Sure. Well, if you're
Kind
ever,
of.
yeah,
Well,
not so much. I don't have any insight that makes me nervous about it. So I will say, yes, those are my parents. They're not from Saltmarsh. They aren't very involved in the adventuring life. I try to keep their privacy to them. But if you're ever looking for partners outside of town, maybe someone that can expand your reach a little bit, uh, put a little gold in their pocket, put a little gold in your pocket. Um, Tell them I say hi sometime
very nice.
if you
Well,
ever meet.
they must be very proud of you. I know I would be. I sadly lost my son several years ago.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
thank you. Yes, no, that's it's. Yes, they are good people. I will definitely next time I head that way, I'll stop in and talk over with them.
Well, that's great. Look at me rubbing shoulders at a fancy party. Are there any doors out of this place, or does it just go out
Yes.
onto the deck?
There is a door here, and there is a door here.
Okay. Not to run away if you guys wanted to talk about anything.
No.
Cora's not much of a. He does most of his speaking with his axe.
Good point.
Okay. Does this door open if I try it?
Yes.
A dark hallway.
It's very dark. Is there something like up with the floor in here?
Is it really dark for you? It shouldn't be anything
just-
more than.
yeah.
I mean, it
a
just looks like it's
green
really
carpeting.
dark green or something.
It's just perhaps you've never seen luxury this color before.
Oh. I'm so ashamed to admit it. My feather droops a little bit.
Give it up, Gus.
You'll never be one of them.
Yeah. But
Is that a staircase?
yes, that is a staircase going up.
Going up. Okay. Should we go up?
All the interesting bits are in the attic.
And if Gellen's office is downstairs, that means he isn't
Alright.
I
upstairs
guess
to catch us
that
sneaking
doesn't
around.
actually go upstairs if I just keep moving up.
Yeah, who would have thought? All right. There we go.
Zoom down.
Down.
Ooh. It's extremely fancy. I see treasures.
Ooh.
Yes, you see there's the glass cases here with looks like some interesting art, and you noticed paintings along the walls too that are very eye-catching.
Are they portraits or are they like art?
There's some portraits, there's landscape too. A couple of them you recognize looks like maybe picture or paintings of Saltmarsh, but definitely from some time ago.
Oh my goodness, look at this room.
Maybe in another life when I was a thief. Be having fun right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a little bit of a tingle in my fingertips. I'm not gonna lie.
What do we got over here?
Who
Huh?
dis?
It's
Oh.
Braveheart.
Hello, friends.
Are we
please.
friends? Are we friends? Do we know him?
Have a seat at. No, you don't know him.
Oh, okay. This looks downright comfy.
I guess it goes sit on the small table on the end.
Is that what he said? Was to sit down?
Yeah, he said, have a seat and enjoy yourselves.
Got the fire roasting here. Feels good.
Yeah. Who is this dude?
He is. Ah, yes. I don't believe he comes over. I don't believe we've properly met. Name's Dade. Edmund Dade.
Edmund Dade. It's a pleasure. I'll introduce us and ask, how do you know Gellen?
Oh, Gellen and I share a common interest. You see, I've been working for many years to abolish the slavery that runs throughout Saltmarsh, and Gellin and I are working together to try to make that happen.
Slavery. I didn't realize that there was a slavery problem in Saltmarsh.
Well, of course, there doesn't seem to be, but there are many people that go missing every day.
I kind of whisper, foreigners.
Oh boy. Well, it's good to meet you. You may be happy to know that I share in your distaste of the practice. Uh, is there anything that I can do for you? Anything that you need help with?
Not right now, but I will. I know there might be some things coming up that I might be able to use a hand with. All right, if I keep you in mind.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I'm sure I speak for my crew. I'll kind of gesture to each other.
Excellent. Tell me, I know that you are somewhat adventurers. Anything interesting that you've done recently? Any dragons fought? Any treasure troves discovered?
Oh, I think we can spend a little bit of time before dinner regaling him with tales. If he asked about specifically, we can tell him the story about the time we actually fought that dragon out
Yes.
in the
Right?
swamp.
Yes. He seems he is just hanging on to every word.
I guess as professional heroes, this is what we do now. We go to
Right.
parties and tell stories.
This is our life now. Just go to parties and tell people about how cool we are.
This is what the people ask of us, and
Right.
this is what we do now. Yeah.
Very nice. Well, do forgive me. I need to use the restroom, but this has been absolutely riveting.
Is there indoor plumbing in this house?
Of course.
We need to get rich like Galen, y'all.
Yeah.
This house is nice.
I must admit before I leave that I'm a fan of adventure novels, and it's perhaps one of my weaknesses. Anyways, I will
Well,
see you
it's
later
fine to
this
tell the
evening.
story, but we learned in the 70s that it's important to retain merchandising rights.
Ah,
So
yes.
by all means, share the story. But
And if you need
start
to
selling
embellish a
action
little,
figures, yes, that's
I
fine
will,
too.
I'll keep that in mind.
Tall fellow doesn't mind a tall tale.
That's a good one.
Well, we'll see you at dinner.
As you. Not here.
and we never saw him again.
And we never saw him again.
I could get used to living in a place like this.
Yeah. Perhaps when it's time for Galen to get gone, someone's going to need to look after the place. Cool.
Well, I guess maybe
Keep
we
exploring
should
the house.
head downstairs again.
Go check on
For
dinner.
such a big house, they have just a small upstairs.
Right?
Just so you know, there are
Is this a
doors.
door down here, maybe?
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
there's doors all around here. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's kind of hard. I'm not sure if it's obvious or not to tell sometimes.
Which
I might as
It's a
well
little hard to tell, but it's okay.
It's all right. Sounds like a personal problem, but
Oh. Oh, okay, that goes into the front entrance.
Ooh, a grand entrance. It's exquisite. Even this whole thing over here is so unnecessary and so beautiful.
I grab some fruit and
Core,
take
make
a
sure
bite.
it's real.
It's
Don't eat the wax.
probably wax, I'm guessing.
actually, it's delicious.
Oh, luxury!
Nice. They probably throw it out every evening and put fresh ones out the
Right.
next morning.
Yeah, this is so unnecessary. I love rich people.
I go back and get more and then go.
Now, Core, you're gonna spoil your appetite.
Ah!
That was a good one, wasn't
It was pretty good.
What's all this now? I think I found a bathroom. A washing tub.
Oh yes. It's kind of funny. I forgot to put the one wall in. Oh, that's good.
Wall.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a wall in here.
Oh, right
Yeah,
here.
the door is here, but then accidentally, but it's all good. It's perfect.
Oh,
But yeah, no,
I see.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to maybe to tell. There's doors here. There are also doors in the foyer too. If you want to, just so you know,
Matt, this is a fancy house. Please call it a foyer.
foyer. My apologies. I was trying to dumb it down so some of you would understand.
Hey, I just play dumb
Fair
Mhm.
enough.
sometimes.
That's right, buddy. You sure do.
Anything interesting down here? Some stairs that go down.
Yeah, I guess it might not be super obvious, but I don't know. There are, whoops, yeah, like I said.
Looks like a tub in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm guessing it's empty. Or is it-
Yes, it is empty.
Okay.
No,
Well.
not that luxurious, then, is it?
To keep, yeah,
Don't keep a steaming hot bath
Wait,
at all
is there a
times.
door south of me here?
there is. But don't
Can I
go
try?
in there.
Oh, okay.
But don't go in it.
There is a door over here, and you can go in that one.
This one here.
Yes.
Oh, is this like a toilet or what?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Like
what?
little individual porta johns.
Because I was like, I can see
Pretty
something,
nice.
someone in there.
There is.
What's his face?
Oh, that's where Edmund went.
Uh,
He did say he had to use the bathroom.
yeah.
Okay. Is there anything north? Any doors north of me here?
Yes, there are. There are 3 doors. There's a door directly above you.
Okay. Oh, nice bedroom. Wow.
Yeah. No, this is a
Oh, you
very
can go
nice
out into the
bedroom.
roof.
That's a window.
I know.
I know. This library is breathtaking. Look at it. Look at it, Core. Just look at all of the information.
Nah,
I guess there doesn't
I hate
seem
it.
to be anything in these rooms that would stand
really.
out or.
They look just kind of like guest bedrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw something about books once that said, like, how weird is it that we can take a tree and cut it down and make it into paper and cover it with writings and give it to another person, and they can stare at it until they hallucinate a story in their head.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to look at it,
That's good.
Yeah, isn't that funny though?
right?
Um,
Were there any doors out here in the
Yes.
hallway?
There's a door to the top left and to the top right.
Aha.
Okay.
So I
In
can
there.
open that. Mhm.
The bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
another bedroom. This one's very
These-
fancy. It has its own tub.
Yes, these are a little bit nicer, perhaps, than the one that Shen was looking at.
Whoops.
It appears that um, actually, no, never mind. No, as in these are very nice. It doesn't look as if anyone is staying in them, but that they look as if they are, ready for use at any time.
Wait. There's currently one of my neighbors is outside mowing the lawn right now. Okay. Getting late there, bud.
Kind
But
of dark.
Are you sure it's not just Alan?
I don't think so.
I feel like when we were playing at your house once, we caught him mowing the lawn like, pretty late once.
I thought so too.
That
I think I remember that.
could be.
That's great.
We'll
Yeah.
just pretend it's the neighbors for now.
Right.
There are as far as other doors upstairs here, there are two doors in the foyer that you would have seen as well.
Oh. Did we check those yet? To
Nope,
explore?
believe so.
Where are they?
In the foyer,
Oh,
the grand entrance.
Right here.
Yes.
Just so you know, Cor, that door's locked. Get out of there.
I try to open the door.
It's locked.
Hey guys, this one's locked.
Please don't kick it down. What about this one?
Also locked.
Is anyone around?
Now we have to get into these.
Is there anyone down in the grand entrance hall? In the lower foyer?
Nope. There is no one around. No one else that you can see.
Can I unlock it with a 13?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, then I do a sneak and I get inside.
Very nice. Yes. You open it up. And this is a very nice bedroom.
Oh, it's lovely.
You see, this one here appears to be utilized more frequently than the other ones that you saw, and it currently looks as though, for sure, someone is currently residing, staying in it.
Mm-hmm. Is this a desk over here?
Yes, it is.
Can I look through it?
Yeah, you take a look through it. It seems
guess
to have.
I'm looking specifically for correspondence or a ledger or something that might tie Gillen to the Sea Princes.
You don't really find anything of a type of writing. Mainly, what you see are just kind of general, like what's the word I'm looking for? Cosmetic or type of stuff like that. You see several like maybe fancy pads of paper and pens, or but nothing. Yeah, you see several little odds and ends that are look valuable of some degree. You do see what looks to be double check here. Yes, you do see a black, looks like a black chess piece. Also on the desk.
A chess piece.
It looks like a pawn.
Hmm. I want to take it.
Okay.
I mean, it seems pretty out of place, right? Like, or do I want to take it? Does it? Does this mean anything to you guys?
Nope.
No.
Maybe just knowing it's here might be worth something. Maybe we don't have to take it. If it'll let someone know that we've been in here. What do you think?
So where is it?
In the desk.
Yeah, it was just on the desk there.
Maybe let's check the other room
Yeah.
before we
Just
leave
there
any
is a room.
sign of our.
There is a room to the north here. That does not seem to be locked. And if you would like to open it,
Up here?
you can. Oh nope,
Here.
back in the room.
It's the bathroom.
Oh, a private bathroom.
Wait, is that a chest there?
That is a chest.
We'll crack it open.
It's gonna be naughty magazines, you guys.
It appears to be a bunch of, looks like gold necklaces and rings
What?
and
A
just kind of
them?
yeah.
Wait, I have a thought. This is the only bedroom so far that looks like someone's been using it, right?
Yes.
And so the other locked door is probably another bedroom, right? I'm guessing. So, do you think one of these is Gallons and one of them is the halflings?
Could be. I guess there's no like way to tell who.
Right.
Well, is there clothes that we could tell like who might be wearing them?
There is a closet directly to your left.
Oh yeah, try that. That's a good idea.
Okay, is this?
Yeah,
Here? Am
I
I in
mean,
it?
yeah, you're in it.
I can't see what it is. I'm in a square.
Oh, well, can you if you move out here, can you look in or no?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, okay.
You know, Marvin, you're either in the closet or you're in the toilet.
So it looks like there's like like 7 or 8 different
Yeah,
outfits hanging in here.
anyways, basically, you look at it and you can tell they kind of look like what Galen wears.
This is Galen's.
Okay.
So maybe we should look at this thing in the desk again. Describe it again for me?
It was a chess piece. It was a black pawn.
A black pawn.
Yeah.
Does it look crudely made? Does it look like it's expensive?
It looks like it's fairly well made.
And it's just one piece, right? Like there's not a board with other pieces in here.
Correct. Yes, it's just that piece.
A black pawn.
Yeah.
Are we a pawn in his game? Is he just
Or
a
is he
pawn?
in the princes? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Can I do like a perception check to see if there's anything else I might have missed in this room?
Sure, go ahead. There's a really cool wolf skin on the floor.
Oh, I saw that. But yeah.
I'm just kidding, but as in, from what you can tell, not really.
Okay. Okay.
It kind of seems like just nothing.
What is that
Nothing.
right down there in that corner with this like looks like glasses or something?
My best guess would be unlighted lamps.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would think.
All right. Well, we should maybe, unless we're coming back, we should make sure we lock this door. I guess I'll lock it and close the door.
Okay.
Can you lock the door? What kind of lock is it? Do you need a key for it?
Guys, I don't want to get everyone way too excited, but the Cleveland Browns are wearing orange pants tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Please contain yourselves. But very exciting.
And the possum has been spotted.
Oh no. Well,
Definite win.
that does mean we have to be losing at some point, though. For the comeback possum.
I mean, the Browns basically start off losing, so.
Did you find a secret door over there?
No, but I was saying, I guess maybe I should ask you, DM, can I lock this door without a key?
Yeah, I'll say that you can. That should be fine.
Okay.
Just a question, because I wasn't quite sure where we left it. Did you take that black pawn?
No,
No,
I did
okay.
not.
Okay.
I know that it's there, which is good enough for me right now.
Okay. All right.
Can I do the other one?
Yes, you
If
can.
still no one's around?
No one else is around except for Core and Shin.
Right. I got a 30.
Holy shit!
And this one here, it basically seems like you turned the knob.
It was never locked, actually. I wasted.
Yes. Ooh. This is a very nice room. Similar, but you can tell it's just a little not quite has the same essence.
Mhm. It has a fire lit in the fireplace, though. So I'm guessing that someone uses this one.
Yes, this one here looks like oh, you can roll a perception to try to see more.
I got an 18.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, definitely looks like someone is staying in here, and you would maybe guess that a lady is staying in here.
Aha. Is the bed halfling sized?
No, it is not. But from what you would,
Is the dent in the bed halfling sized?
no, it is not.
Okay.
It looks as though there's not really anything in this room.
Okay.
There is a book though on the one nightstand.
Okay. I want to look at it.
All right. It says Fashion of Saltmarsh. An annotated history.
You say fashion?
Correct.
Okay. 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 There is a very fancy dressmaker here. Maybe she's staying as a guest or something.
Makes sense.
Is this
There's a door directly above you and to your right.
Okay. I want to try that one.
Here it opens up quite nicely to a balcony.
Ooh. Lovely.
A private balcony.
Was this door locked?
It was not, as far as there was like a thing that you could turn, maybe it would unlock to open up. But as far as you didn't have to pick it to open it.
Yes. I see a roof that one could scamper on to maybe get into this house if that door is unlocked. Just an idea.
Very nice.
Can I actually? Yeah, I just want to do it right now. Can I get over the railing onto the roof and just see where it goes around the corner?
Mm-hmm. Roll me just a acrobatics just for fun.
Okay.
Just to kind of vault over there and see how you get.
22.
Nice. Yeah, you seem to get across quite nicely. Yeah, and yeah, you can move as much as you'd like on the roof
I just wanted to see what's over there. It goes all the way back to the
back
patio.
patio. Correct.
I'm guessing this one goes to a bathroom.
Mhm.
That is
Yes,
correct.
that goes to a bathroom. Not quite, perhaps, as elegant as the other bathroom was, but still equally as extravagant.
Okay. So we found the guest room. Okay. I'm happy. I'm content.
And with that, you hear the call for supper.
I
All right.
grab another fruit of some sort.
Yeah. If anyone asks,
the
we were
way.
up here eating fruit
It's a good alibi because the fruit
because
will
there's
be.
a lot of fruit missing now.
Yeah, so there's quite a bit missing.
All right.
All right, excellent. Nice. Okay, let's do that. So as you go, I guess, do you want to go? Oh, here you go. As you're upstairs there, you look down here and you see. Okay, come on. What looks like this guy here out the front door.
Who dat?
Fabio.
Fabio.
It was not Fabio.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted it to be Fabio.
We all did, Dave. We all did. All right. Would you like to go down this way here or the other way? Whichever way is fine.
Whatever. If it doesn't make a difference.
Nope. You walk into here, and it looks like you have a section of some seats here to the side.
Old man. I forget what his name is.
Argyle.
Argyle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can sit with them.
Oh yeah.
I'll take up 2 chairs here.
Nice. All right. As you head to the to your table there, you see everyone kind of talking a little bit, and then Gellin was seated at the other table, but he gets up and he stands there and he says, thank you all for coming tonight. Um, we have with us, he motions over at you, gentlemen, the recent saviors of Saltmarsh. If not for them, well, if not for them, we may very well be the ones on the menu tonight for a group of scaly water dwellers. Please try not to suffocate them tonight. I'm sure they'll have plenty of time for autographs later. A couple of chuckles. Kind of drifts off a little bit in thought. I've been a resident of Saltmarsh all my life. I've seen the town through good times and bad. These last few years have been tough. The threat of the sea princes and the kingdom's increased presence of crooked soldiers have made it difficult for us honest folk to make a living. With the recent passing of Ida, it's been hard to keep going. Here I am in this house of grandeur without need or want. What many of you don't know is that I was once a street urchin that you'd see on the street, asking for a handout. I had to forage for myself at a very young age, and I was lucky enough to persuade Captain Shedrin to let me work for him, swabbing decks on his merchant ship, Prowess. I wasn't much good on ships. I learned I had a knack for logistics and was able to find the fastest routes to the highest paying markets. Quit the sailing life and started my own shipping and trading business. It soon engulfed the market to the point that Captain Shedrin himself came to me, begging to work for me. Never forget what he said. The pawn had become the king. Never forget that. Oh, enough of my rambling. Please enjoy the rest of the evening. And with that, he sits back in his seat, and Feliza and come out.
Feliza, Navidad.
Come out and take off, or they present you with a, what looks to be a soup. Very nice. It's called a rock terrapin soup.
A turtle.
Oops. And actually, here we go. Yes, and it is served with an amontillado sherry. The next course is known as blinis demidorf, which is basically a buckwheat pancake with caviar and sour cream, served with Vive Clicquot champagne. For the third course, you have Ayas and Sarkov, basically quail and puff pastry shot with foie gras and truffle.
My goodness. We
Served
really
with-
are in fantasy now where we're describing every meal in vivid detail.
Served
This
with
is straight out of George Martin.
right. Served with a lovely Pinot Noir. The fourth meal was an endive salad. And a few desserts. First, a rum sponge cake with figs and candied cherries.
Oh,
served
that
with
legit
champagne.
sounds awesome.
Mm.
I want that in real life right now.
And kind of as the conversation starts to wane a bit, assorted cheeses and fruits served with sweet wine are brought out. At that point as well, then Felisa comes out and says after a little bit that there will be coffee with cognac. Yeah. Can't I say?
Cognac.
Cognac. There you go. will be served in the drawing room after dinner.
Mm.
I'm actually full now.
Well, that is a very cool scene.
Mhm.
If you would like, we can keep playing, or we can end now if you'd like. It's up to you.
If it's all the same to you guys, Browns are about to kick
They
off,
are
so I
just
could call
about
it.
to kick off.
That's kind of what I figured. So,
That
Yeah,
was
it's
pretty
pretty
good.
good timing.
Pretty good timing.
perfect.
Works for
All right.
me if it's okay with you guys.
It's fine with me.
Works for me.
All right.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you for playing tonight, guys.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. Although I must
Always a
say, the
pleasure.
one time when we had, well, I guess he didn't actually bring wine. It's sparkling grape juice.
Oh, when Marvin had the
I was just
the
gonna say,
bottle.
after describing all of that, you have to almost just bring some, you know?
It's true.
As soon as we play in
Okay.
person again, it'll be 2 campaigns later, but like, and where is the cognac?
Right?
I have half a Mountain Dew in my car.
Close enough.
This has aged like Mountain Dew.
Still warm from the sun. Been sitting. Anyways, okay,
dear.
sweet.
That's
Well,
funny.
All right.
we'll pick up next week.
All right.
Oh, I guess if you guys want to, I don't know, in the future, if you want to play Wednesdays, that's fine with me. I think we kind of kept with Thursday just because of a couple of things earlier on in the year that worked better
Mhm.
for me. But Wednesdays work good too. So I guess it's up to you guys. I'm fine with Thursdays, but if you want to switch it to Wednesdays, whenever, that's fine too.
Okay.
Um,
I think I'm good with either.
Doesn't
Cool.
really matter to me, I don't think.
Doesn't matter to
Cool.
me either. So
Okay, cool.